Let's try this again. Hello? There we go. I did this last time, no audio. But either way, divine will's blessings to you and for you. And who's following the moon? The seasons of our emotions, water, the bubbling spring. Have you joined me for my Friday live show where I do mini cowrie shell divinations? So I want to talk about water, going into the waters. Water is a huge part of ritual in a variety of ways during a divination. Water is where the currents flow, the streams. And have you ever noticed that currency, money, streams, rivers, ponds, pools are all water-related words? So they all carry an energetic frequency, a code, a signature with money and water. Income streams, cash flow, liquidity, residuals, pools, drying up, a dry riverbed, drowning in debt, or is my debt going down the drain? Pouring water down the drain. I myself consciously work on pouring water into my plants, indoor or outdoor, like watering my growth, watering my abundance. And have you noticed that money and water kind of have the same behavior or characteristics, or they kind of flow in the same way? So the world of water, the ocean, has billions of unique streams, pools, rivers, seas, currents, threads, with all of them flowing in the same direction sometimes, so that they create a larger body of water. And if you think about it or muse about it, this is how money, currency, the current, following the current, should be kind of flowing throughout our day and throughout our lives, our day-to-day lives. And being in congruent flow, energetic flow, most of us hoard. We save. We save for a rainy day. Usually out of fear, the emotion of water in Chinese astrology and the elementals, fear, scarcity, lack of something. Pondering upon what happens when money becomes blocked, dammed up by the earth. It stops flowing. It's a dam, right? It starts attracting water insects like mosquitoes, growing fungus. It gets murky, full of debris. It even looks cloudy. And then the money eventually becomes dry, blocked. The pool becomes a swamp. And that's how most of us treat money. Or water in this case. Money, like water, needs to flow so that it's clear, it's clarity. And if you let money flow freely and let money flow when you let it free, creating different streams of income, residuals, you become the largest pool of water or money, letting money flow or move as it like must be in the flow into the rivers without restriction, without any resistance. This is when we begin to see that money will begin to flow into our life, just like water, raining down upon us, money raining down upon you as well. And I bring this up as we're in the Cancer season, the season of the moon, which is a bubbling spring of water. Neptune is the ocean or the galaxy, Pisces. And Pluto is still unmoving water. It's deep water, Scorpio. Hidden money, secret money, resources from others, actually. So you're listening to this week's energetic snippet. It's my weekly show, and I am your host, the Tonya D. I'm a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach, and a subtle energetic surgeon, and a reflector in human design. I do follow the lunar energies through the seasons, the celestial bodies, the heavenly sky, the gates, and channels sometimes. I do call myself a holistic shaman medium, which is just a choreography of all of them, just merged together in one package, mapping out the 4 pathways, one design at a time. And I'm here to show you who you are, why you arrived on the planet at this particular time. Of course, right? Through gift and purpose. We all have a gift and we all have a purpose. And if you are new to my show, my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell to alert other mystical, celestial, lunar beings that really resonate with my frequency and what I have to share, as we are all evolving our inner glimmer, radiating our brilliance, our starlight for all the world to see. I believe we're stars on the spiritual walk of fame, just having our journey down here on the earth plane. I also have a unique membership and mentorship called the Shamanic Healing Academy. It's actually the Sha in the medium, by the way. I got so excited about it, I forgot to change my image. Can you resonate with that? There it is, the Sha in the medium. I don't even know how that came up, but it's an online grimoire. It's a virtual coven. It's a library of all of my intuitive offerings for only $3.99 as an introductory offer for the first 30 days. And then after that, the rate goes up to $19.99. But it truly is a sacred gathering space. It's designed so that you can not just learn and understand, but even share your insight, your magic, your gift, your purpose. Share your aha moments, really your gift and purpose. It's a collaboration that go together, really, seriously. So what's in this online virtual library? I thought you'd never ask. You can totally learn at your own pace and space. It's a foundation for beginners. The Energy Body Demystified is a foundational offer. Change Your Stars is more for proficient or masters, if you do know a little bit about the energetic centers of being a master intuitive, including Voices and Secrets of the Other World, plus some other opportunities. I do see it as this virtual grimoire where I'm continually adding to it ritual insights through indigenous spirit technologies, and just having access to all of the Spill the Tea parties, the replays that come. I do go live as well. And just so you know, July Spill the Tea, let me find it. There it is. July Spill the Tea, coming this Friday. It's going to be all about the sun, our heart center, the center of our home, becoming heart-centric, and just really embodying and loving the skin, the star that you are. And the coven there, it's more of a private social space within an online community off of social media accounts. It's very private within the Shamanic Healing Academy. So being a seer into the unseen or of the unseen, I do follow the goddess of the night, just mapping out our emotional field, the astral plane, the channels and the gates, and really a lot more, not just in human design, but also in the cosmic highway. With daily rituals, lunar rituals, even sun or animal or elementals predominantly, but really filling into your natal moon through the changing seasons. I always say to stay curious and question everything and share with your friends. It truly is our birthright to shine and go beyond the glimmer and radiate, just shining to a new angel number every day, if not weekly. But subscribe to the Musing News to make sure you get the inbox glimmer for my mystical musings, of course, including Spill the Tea. Spill the Tea is always on the third Friday of each and every month. It's a live venue through Zoom in an online coven, multi-streaming, I should add. Always at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. If you're wanting to catch the replays, they're always in the Shamanic Healing Academy under Spill the Tea. And as an email subscriber, you always get the invitation. The live link is sent out through email the day before. And then you get a second reminder email 15 minutes before I do go live, just so you know. I always like to start on time, but sure, check your spam so you don't miss a show. And this week on Reflector's Guidance, what do we have here? There I am. Reflector's Guidance. In case you didn't know, we kick off this week with the moon in Scorpio, the mystical empath, if you will, diving or going deep. Maybe we go to the upper world, the lower world. As we're in the middle world, we've got a double dose of water, being in the season of Cancer. A different double shot, right? Just going deep into what we feel, into our own grimoire, our own personal coven. Maybe you're moody, maybe you're a little more introspective with your feelings, what you feel. Our feelings are going to be highly potent. It's like adding potency, energy, streams of intuition streaming. So really pay attention to your intuitive hits, like your gut feelings, those aha moments, and those out of the blue inspirations and psychic insights. And just know, when our emotions are heightened, the fuse becomes shorter. So validate your feelings, take time for some internal self-care, so that you avoid any emotional outbursts, bubbling springs. It really is a great day to journal, meditate, curl up with an amazing book, or just go sit by some moving water and just embrace the inner world, your inner child, some vital introspection. When we give space and time to really dive deep, some really prophetic, profound discoveries they're just happening right behind, I want to say, the doorway, right behind the river and those streams. And then the moon moves into Sagittarius on Wednesday. So it's like this sunny feeling into our heart. What does our heart believe? What do we feel? Like, are our emotions flowing? Hopefully they are flowing. Maybe they're warm. What does it feel like when our heart is aligned with the feeling? Our authenticity, divine intervention, a belief maybe you've held near and dear to your heart. It's a heartfelt belief and it starts to glimmer. And with Jupiter in Gemini, this possibly could be a feeling, a thought, and a belief that all are sitting at the dinner table having a unique conversation, just warming the waters, the collective. It kind of feels like the causal field as well, just throwing that out there. Like a causal field connection with our soul's harmonic, sitting with the universe, creator, God, whatever you want to call it, and scripting our emotional field and what we believe with creator to ignite new passions. And then the moon moves into Capricorn, our double duet for the year, capricious Capricorn, before illuminating the sky once again with all her goddess bounty to a super boost, a super full moon, full buck moon, integrity. So this feels like the streams are stretching, literally stretching. So what do you feel inside of you, into and like out into the future? It kind of looks like Orion's belt, the belt of Orion. So put your left hand on your heart. It's this feeling. Is it a feeling that you can really commit to? Can you like decide upon something? Is it something you can live with? And really pay attention to what you're feeling. What is the feeling on the other side of the pond, the pool, the ocean? And really listen to the full buck moon meditation. Subscribe to get notified as well. And as always, on the menu this week, I have, of course, oh my goodness, what do I have happening here? Gift and Purpose. There we go. So Gift and Purpose, I do this twice a year, I suppose, I would say. Yeah, twice a year. August 10th is our second runner-up. It's an online webinar. I cover numerology, the elementals, the subtle bodies, and the celestial energies when it comes to our body. We always like to start at the base note. So if your soul is calling to join me in a live webinar, or you feel confused about your gift and have no clue what your purpose is, August 10th, the price does go up August 1st. It's at $55 now, but in my angel grimoire was like $77. So I'll leave it at $55 for now, but just know I'll transfer that later. And I also do cowrie shell divinations, which is the art of divination brought to the West by Melodoma Somé. So this is like if you're feeling like you're at a crossroads, you're stuck in the mud, you can't move, you got resistance. Maybe you need more of a private one-on-one session with me. I do those as well, whether it's career, relationships, love, health, your home. Maybe you're having an identity crisis. I do offer rituals as prescriptions for my divinations, just so you know. And a divination is literally an amazing asset to either do before or right after gift and purpose, kind of diving in a little deeper, some inner self discovery, some reflection, just mapping this all out online, pre or post. And gift and purpose is literally the foundation to the elemental pathway. See how this all plays out? Just cycling through the seasons, the rhythms of nature, and also time and space. Be sure to take the Change Your Stars quiz, by the way. If you have not yet done so, I would highly recommend taking the quiz. It really is a great asset. It's a great way to start. And then join me live for gift and purpose. August 10th. And this is where we will be literally diving into all the subtle energies, each one of them, and how they radiate in and through the bodies, our environments, and just shifting big time this year. Our environment did, especially with period 9 and Pluto moving. These are 20-year cycles, at least period 9. It's fire. And fire is kind of a tricky element. It can either rage out of control or it can be passion, charisma, getting things moving. But be sure to change up your home. You may be even shifting the people you subscribe to, the people you surround yourself with, like an overgrowth, like outgrowing spaces. I use the Chinese 4 pillars of destiny to really map out your elemental design, also called your Chinese biorhythm. I do energetic skin and body treatments. And the 4 pillars assist for healing the elementals of our body through the skin, working on the chakras and the energy organs, the subtle organs, the energetic pathways, meridians. You know, we receive telltale signs through the skin and our subtle bodies all the time, whether we're aware of it or not. So really listen to your body. And the home really does carry an energetic blueprint, an elemental nature. That's why I use Flying Star Feng Shui, besides these celestial energies and podcasts that I've kind of been a little lackadaisical this year. I haven't been doing very many this season. I don't know if it was like last year, my interviews were so fun that I just am taking a breather. I do have new and full moon meditations, which you do know that as well. Online offerings, and I do go live on Fridays doing mini cowrie shell divinations on my page, Tonya D, along with my weekly show, which you're tuning into now. But the elemental highway this week, which we do have, I will say, look at that. Woo, what a glimmer. We have a metal dragon of a day, a yang metal in the heavenly frequency, anything in the heavenly realm of our day there. It brings out the warrior within us, like what's happening on the inside. While the dragon on the branch is yang earth, it's a yang earth sign. And remember, we go to the mountain. The mountain doesn't come to us. And how many times do you stare at a mountain and notice the shape of a dragon in the mountain? It's so amazing. But the yang earth, it's an energy, it empowers us, like pushing us to take the leap, a leap of faith. And yang metal has a strong sense of justice. It kind of reminds me of Libra. So we may feel emboldened to fight for what's right, embodying it, and, think and take a deep breath before you leap, before you jump off the cliff. There's a lot of big energies at play, especially with Mars conjunct Uranus today, along with 2 dragons within the day and the year pillar. So this could be a highly exciting time for some people, but also maybe disruptive and some challenges for others. And as an elemental sign that commands the most reverence in the Chinese methodology, the dragon doesn't play small. So with 2 dragons in our chart today, not 1, but 2, a metal dragon and a wood dragon year, these are formidable pillars where there may be some rumbling, some shakeups like an earthquake. And if you're born in the year of the dragon or the opposing sign, which is the dog in the elemental areas, this is a day to practice a higher level of self-awareness and really accentuate those areas of your home. You can tune into the energy of the phoenix, the rising transformational phoenix, the dragon, celestial soulmate. So there's like the tortoise, there's the dragon, there is the phoenix, and there's also, I think I got the tiger. But that is the guardian spirit for period 9, is the rising of the phoenix, to really help ease this tension and just focusing on raising our frequency, energy, vibration. And the phoenix is very high in frequency, right? I always think of Maleficent when she changes into the phoenix. So we need to really raise our frequency, our vibration, to connect to this energy The metal dragon is a sign that we're ready to really rise up to our highest potential, our higher self, our Sira. So tune into your unique dragon power. Use your power for good or gooder. And knowing that we're halfway through July, we're kind of in a juggernaut. First, we have the vibrancy of the clear, cleansed water, outdoor events, concerts, bubbling springs, just bubbling up. Hot as hot can be. I don't know about you, but it's heat here. And as we near the end of July, things literally may get a little bit more heated, like drama, scandals, chaos, forces of adversity, messy situations, unnecessary power struggles, somebody being overly controlling. Either way, go to the water, focus on clear communication, healthy boundaries, being in the flow. And the most intense energy is actually today with Uranus and Mars kind of dancing, doing a duet, igniting a little bit of chaos, disruptions, and just bursting us at the seams. So explosive conversations or bursts of ingenuity, be flexible, flowing like water. And when Uranus is in the mix, it's always like expect the unexpected, but embrace your curious mind. I always like to stay curious and question everything. Do some deep breathing, some internal self-care, like reestablish your energetic boundaries and your physical ones. I would possibly go to the river, do some water bathing, take a long shower, stuff like that with all these energies that are happening for us. And if you don't know, we're about to pull the cards. I went with the Angel Tarot this week. Let me just slide that up a bit. Sometimes I'm wondering about myself, but either way, here we are. And my phone is going off. Don't you love that? So this week's Angel Tarot deck, if you don't know, I use this deck for Omen Days at the beginning of this year. And Omen Days for me, it was April. I don't know how you're doing with your one wish that you had to hold near and dear for the whole year. Mine manifested literally in April. I'm still holding that seed signature note. My goal is to attract my tribe, my village, and my Facebook page. I went from 2,500 followers beyond 13K in like less than 30 days. I'm not even kidding you. And it is still growing. So holding the frequency for all of the other wishes as well. But on this Monday, this Moon's Day, we have the sun. We all glimmer like the sun. What a magical card. I don't know. I'm trying to hold my elbow just right. And what is the sun? The sun shines upon everything it touches. The rays of our emotions, energy in motion, or our feelings are flowing like the currents, the rivers. The angel of happiness. It reminds me of sunflowers, which are in the card, ironically, how sunflowers follow the sun. The unicorn, at first I thought it was a Pegasus, but a unicorn with a winged child, the angel of freedom, joy. This symbolizes, I want to say enlightenment, being enlightened, an enlightened soul, and seeing the authentic beauty of the universe and bringing the heavenly universe into the earth plane. And the sunflower symbolizes growth. The 10 is completion, and the 1 is individuality. It's an expression. But it's also the sun's expression, like where we shine our light, our brilliance. But it's also what we love and what we protect and really trusting ourselves. But it's also, I want to add, it's joy, it's success, it's exuberant, it's the sun, it's high energy, optimistic, it's also protection. So we've got it all. But it's also about us taking a breath and taking a pause so that we do rest. It's a message to enjoy the blessings of life and success, knowing that we've already earned it and knowing that we are now going to be authentically rewarded. And that we can take a bow. We've earned it. Take a rest. Have a rest day. Or be sure to reward yourself for all your successes. You're going to feel lighter. Problems start fading away because the sun is radiating and glowing. And just so you know, this particular angel, pushes out any negativity. It cancels it out that you may be surrounded with, whether it's people, places, or things or that surround us, negativity. It's also a fantastic message for children, childlike wonder, going into our inner child, going deep into our sacral. But overall, Monday, today, Scorpio, the moon, intuitive insights, we should be feeling really energized, or at least re-energized, more motivated, just blissful, more happiness, all those kinds of things. And if you have felt like you're depleted energetically, You will soon recover your strength. And I would literally do a water ritual to go with this as well. And just be content, be confident, and just like be in the moment, be on the now. And then on Terrific Tuesday, Mars Day, we have the Magician, of course, the Angel of Magic, the Grimoire. I love that. I'll take that. Who doesn't want a magician? And look at, I don't know if you can see that, but this has all 4 of the elementals, including nature. This is taking a leadership action, definitely being a leader for your own heart's desires, for sure. And adding some magic, some mysticism to it at the same time. So this is us taking control of our destiny. And again, the 4 elements, we've got the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles, and nature all together. Just knowing that we are going to manifest our desires flowing like water. The robes are flowing. So we have the ability to literally convert messages, ideas into an action. But this we're doing alone. It's like our heart's desires, using all of the resources that we have to get where we need to go, like what our heart desires: action, creativity, communication, conversation, the skill set, traveling. It's our wishes, right? And just knowing that we need to heartfelt commit to what our heart wants and then literally acting upon it. We have everything we need to begin the dream, our dreams, our wishes, all the good and the gooders. They're becoming a reality. So it's time to take every opportunity to put theory into practice, which I love that because energetically, I've been studying energy medicine for probably timelines, but I also use my gift as my practice when I'm working through the skin on the body. So this is literally time for action using your medicine. The time is now to act upon it. It's a very auspicious message, I want to say, for Tuesday, especially for business, personal projects, creative ideas. Technology is also a great assistant. I'm thinking like AI, just communicating our ideas, whether it's texting, emails, online messages, WhatsApp, just moving us or to flow us closer to our own dreams and our goals. We also may be inspired by a very charming, mystical, magical individual who really is weaving a little magic into our web, knowing that we are all powerful creators, co-creating with Creator in this creatrix matrix. I think that feels fantastic. And then on Wednesday, Mercury's Day, Wizardy Wednesday, we've got the moon. You cannot make this up. That is incredible. I'm going to stretch these out a little bit. This is really, it just feels fantastic. The moon, the angel of dreams, the 18, the intensity, tension, action, again, a duel, plus the two wolves howling at the moon, a meandering river, plus a stream, water. I mean, wow, I think the messages knew what I was going to talk about today. But the moon also represents the mysterious, the magical, the mysteries of life, the illusion, even our inner self, our inner child, childlike wonder. And the feathers of the angel floating, those are like our thoughts drifting into the waters, the pools of emotion. So thoughts and emotions are kind of coagulating. But it's also our subconscious. It's the secrets, like the buried, deep, ancient wisdom along with our intuition. We already have this in our own personal library in the sky. Maybe there's a little confusion. Maybe you have some self-doubt. You're doubting yourself. So really pay attention to your intuition on Wednesday, absolutely, plus today, and be aware, notice and trust any changes that you make. And as a result, just knowing that everything we do is always for our highest good. I feel like this energy is actually coming back to today. So there might be some introspection, reflection, because the moon's in Scorpio. We've got the sun in Cancer, so psychic abilities and intuition are highlighted. And then the moon, it's like we move forward to kind of dip back into the pond from Wednesday back to today, Monday. So our intuition, listening to our intuition, like what is it truly saying? What's it speaking as we connect with our deeper self in those deeper waters? So the angel of dreams brings this uncertain kind of dreamlike quality into our lives. In these moments, it's like what we see is an illusion, or can we trust it? And I say that because Neptune's off on holiday. So maybe a situation becomes clear in time and space. but our inner knowing will offer us the answers like in the now, especially if we peek in through the water and we listen. This angel often also comes up to show us a crisis of confidence, maybe some self-doubt, maybe some idealizing of a person or a situation. And, we don't have all the facts sometimes, but on a spiritual level, Inspirited, we're being invited to pay attention holistically to our dreams. So I find it curious that we've had the sun, the magician, and now the moon, like just laying our foundation. I really feel like this is great. And having this in the season of the moon, you cannot make that up. Then on Thursday, Jupiter's day, blow your cinnamon. That's what I do every Thursday. We have the 8 of Wands and it says journey on the bottom. So hopefully we're going on a tantalizing journey on Thursday. I'm kind of loving all these messages and their color, but this is fire. Look at the color we got. We kind of go from the earth plane to the waters to the fires. This is the action we take, committing to a fiery passion within ourselves and overcoming blocks, having great inspirited communication, and literally going on an unexpected journey. This is like being at the center of the helm, like you're driving your own ship and you got your stewards all around you. I want to say like the office table, maybe like being at the center of the story as you communicate and connect with more people more than ever, like society. Like this is global to me. It could be social media, networking, right? So expect a lot of messages, emails, phone calls, virtual Zoom conversations, a lot of online scheduling appointments, stuff like that. Make the most of this energy. The gates are opened. It's a high vibrant energy. So be direct with people, be confident, and you'll get the response that your heart desires. If you're waiting to hear from someone, however, they'll be in touch for you. So just kind of pay attention. And it also means that any obstacles you've recently encountered are going to be overcome. So this is a very energetic, busy time. This whole week feels that way. So we may need to prioritize people, projects, things, objects, our to-do lists. Surprising trips may come up out of unexpected journeys. I don't know, something like that. It's like an energetic hiccup. And then on Fantastic Friday, we have the 2 of Swords, which is also a fantastic card. And this one says uncertainty. I almost said uncanny. But look at the colors. Like brown, that's kind of pinky, I want to say. Blue, fiery red. And then we've got the calmingness of violet, the 2 of Swords on Fantastic Friday. Venus's day. And we do have Spill the Tea, which is all about the sun and so much more. But the 2 of Swords, uncertainty. Feels like we may be feeling it. The upcoming full moon, the meditation will also be up very soon. So, are we blocking our feelings, our emotions? Is there something we want to say? Are we feeling uncertain? So it's time to make a choice, a decision. Are we procrastinating? Maybe we don't trust ourselves or the situation that we may be in. Maybe we don't have all the facts due to this emotional block, this energetic block. Whatever the reason, if you don't feel ready or able to choose, this message means it's a delay or that we're waiting for somebody else to make the first move. It's like playing chess. And knowing that we had the sun this week as well as the moon and magic, I think it's going to be a very optimistic, more than a uncertainty kind of a week. It's like we get all the facts and our emotions are in the flow, trusting ourselves and knowing it takes time. And as an affirmation for this week, because I can't just stop there. Let me move this all down here. There I go. Voila, doing a little double duet. The message this week, I kind of feel like it's kind of funny. I affirm I am radiant, kind of like the sun, illuminating with and like the moon, glimmering silver, and sharing the magic for all the world to see, illuminating our magic. So with that, make it a magical, magician, fantastic, shine like the sun, illuminate your inner goddess like the moon kind of week. And join me this Friday for Spill the Tea live privately, along with my mini Cowrie Show divinations on my Facebook page, Tonya D. And with that, Ashe, I'll see you on the other side. Blessings.